Hi there. In this session, we are going to create this model what we are having over here. So consider this is a aluminum related component. So basically, we will use this in automotive design structures and all. So by seeing this model, what we can do is we can create this by using simple features like pad, pocket, pattern option, those tools. So first of all, as always, so go to start and click on part design and give a specific name and create it. So as you can see the model what we are having over here, this simpler one. So first of all, what we are going to do is, so we are going to make this shape. So consider this is the top view sketch. So this one we are going to do along with the cutout, that those are coming full depth. So that we are going to do now. So once we did that, so then you can notice these cutouts what we are having. These cutouts we are going to make. Then we are going to make this shape what you are seeing over here. So first of all, select a particular plane and then create this sketch. So go for plane, then click on sketch option. So once it come normal, so we can start without construction line also, but you can create it with that so that easily you can give your references with respect to that construction line. So both horizontal and vertical we have to create it. So once this is done, so as you can notice it is symmetrical in manner. So that means one side we have to do it, so other side automatically it will come in symmetrical shape. So let me take, this is the end. So from that I'm creating the shape. So from here straight, so the fillets whatever it is there, that we will do it later. So here we have to create an arc. So let me make an arc. So let me develop it like this. So then from there, let me create a shape something like this. Then I'm clicking on escape so that to the end that. So now one by one give you a dimension. So make a double click. So as you can notice the total width is 200. So that means from here to the center it is going to be 100 mm. So next to this, from the top edge to the center of this arc or a circle, it is 141. So select that also and mention the value. So next we are having this object. So once you given the dimension, it will get updated like that, but no issues. So let us edit it, no problem. So just keep the radius of this one. As you can notice, the outer one what we are having is R10. So just specify the dimension for it, so automatically get smaller. So next to this, there are some constraints are missing. So here it need to have tangency constraint. So mention that. So tangency is fine. So next you can notice this arc or this angle between these two. So we require the 60 degree. So let me make it a little bit upper. So then mention the angle between these two. It's nothing but 60 degree. So once you mention that, so next step is we have to create this portion. As you can notice, it is lying at a distance of 115. That is the center point of this one. That is nothing but this arc center, and the arc center has to lie on this axis. So make that coincident first, then give your dimension. So from this edge to the center of this arc, we require 115. So next, that arc what we are having, that radius is 15 mm. So mention that. So it came fully constrained, but still some objects are missing up. So without that it is not going to make fully constrained. As you can notice, this angle are missing up. So let us keep that. So as you can notice here, it is taking coincident. So let us delete that. Then mention the angle for this one. So 50 means one side it is going to be 25 degree. So once you have given this, so automatically the object whatever we are having, it came fully constrained. So this also we have to delete it because we don't know what is this offset distance. As if we consider this is symmetrical to each other, as you can notice the top portion it is symmetrical to the bottom portion, but only this V it is not there. So that means one side is 55. So that means the total this length would be 110. So once it has been created, you can mirror the shape on the another side. So select the object and then click on mirror. Then choose the center line as the reference. So once the object got mirrored, so I think before that itself we have to do fillet, but no issues. Now we can make the fillet. So next, as you can notice, this shapes whatever we are having, so that is going to be full depth. So that means what we can do, we can create it now itself. So instead of doing it separately as a pocket, so first we will start from the circle. So we will make it, so then specify the dimension of it. So as you can notice, the radius is 30, so that means the diameter is going to be 60, and it is lying at an offset of 55 mm from the edge. So once you mention this, so same thing, this shapes we have to create it. So as you can notice, it is symmetrical. It means the same thing, it is coming on the other side also. We will create one side, then we will do it mirror. So the outer edge what you are having, that is a circular shape. We will create that circle. As you can notice, the diameter of it. So without diameter itself, it is giving constraint, means here it is taking some constraint, tangency. So we have to delete that. So you can notice radius 40. So that means the diameter is going to be 80. You can create the values in the radius also, no issues. So next, for example, this is the center portion. So let me create infinite line over here. So horizontal, taking this is the center. So now what we can do, we have to create edges over here. So let me make reference node, normal line we require. So create it, it is touching exactly the center. So next you can select those and you can click on mirror with respect to the center. It need to be mirrored down. So the angle between these object what we are having, that is 47 degree. So that's why we did it mirror. So now we can give the angle. So once the angle has been given, so the outer edge you can notice it is having at a distance of 71.5 from the center. So mention that. So still it is not constrained, but only one, that is the constraint it was there. So what is missing is this object, you need to touch this. Okay, this line whatever you are having, you need to take the constraint. As you can notice, it is moving up and down, so that we have to fix it. So consider it is focusing on the center. So let us, so for making this fully constrained, we will create this top shape what we are having. So then we will make it fully constrained. So click on this option over here, then select a line command. So go straight because it is going to be a straight line. Then there we are having an arc, so make an arc, then connect it in an inclined manner with the edge over here. So first add constraint over here, tangency. So then make the dimension from here to this edge, it is going to be 15 mm. So next, between this one and this one, we have to make it parallel. So I think already it is in parallel, so we have to give the distance over here is 8 mm. So once you have given that, so then as you can notice here also we have to make a fillet. So we will make a fillet over here. So once the fillet is done, so automatically all the objects got deleted. So what we can do, we'll click on this object over here called trim first element. So we'll select the first element, second element as this one. So only line will get trimmed out, the other everything it will be there. So as you can notice everywhere, the radius whatever we are having, it is R4 only. So take that 4 mm here, then mention this is also going to be 4. Then maybe if you want, you can make a fillet here also, same thing. So I think the top portion and the bottom portion is absolutely the same. So we will select the object, so with whatever we want to mirror it. So once the object is selected, so we will click on mirror tool and then mirror it with respect to the center. So next, as you can notice, this is lying at a distance of 40. So that has been given already, but it is not required, so we don't need the constraint. But this one we have to fix it. As you can notice, this object and this object lying on the same. So what we can do, we can add tangency constraint over there, so automatically it will be lying at the same edge. So once this is done, so maybe the other side you can remove it completely. Then select this object, then click on mirror with respect to the center line. So automatically the other side also it has been mirrored now. So here we have two profiles, so that also we will create it. So let me zoom in nearby and we will position it and we will create it. So once it is fully constrained, so now select the object and click on mirror and choose your center line. So now the object is completely done with all the dimensions. So these holes, whatever we are having, so check whether it is a normal hole. Do it now itself because it is going to go through. And here also there will be the center hole, whatever we are having, that R5, create it now itself because it is going to go through. As you can notice over here it is concentric, so that means here I can make it. So only thing I just need to mention the diameter. So it is going to be diameter 5 mm. So diameter is going to be 10. So then click on okay, sorry, we have to mirror it. So just zoom out a little and select the object whichever you want to mirror. Then click on mirror tool, then choose your center axis. So now you can click on exit sketch and give the total pad what we are having of 24 mm. So that means 12 mm and click on mirror extend, then click OK. So now the solid part what we require has been created. So next is we have to make this inclined and this arc shape what we are having, that we have to do, and on this area we are having those cutouts. So first what we will do, we will make the cutouts and all. So then we will go to the side face and we will remove the material. So select the top face again and then click on sketch option. As you can notice, this is the cross section view of this one. So that means both the side the material is getting removed, only 4 mm the material has to be there. So that means what we have to do, we have to create the cross section and then we have to remove the material in both the direction. So now create your sketches. So that's it. So zoom out a little. So this is the cutout we require. So we will just select this, then click on mirror, then select your center line. So automatically it will get mirrored with respect to that part. So then click on exit. So as you can notice, the total thickness we have given is 24. So we have to keep 4 mm in the middle. So that means 10 mm we have to remove it on one side. So remove 10 mm up to here. So it has been done. So then just mirror that in the downward direction also, but in 3D mirror we are going to do now. So now if you see both the side, the cutout has been happened. So next, from side view, this cutout we need to do it. So select the side view plane and then go to sketch option. So as you can notice, the material whatever we are going to remove, it's just a elongated hole type structure. So go for that and then create your sketch. Fine. So then as you can notice, the width is 8 mm. So we will give that width. So next, from the edge to the center, the distance is 44. So next, the center whatever we are having, it need to be fixed with respect to the set. So for that we need to have the projection. So go to project 3D shell out edges, because the edges are inclined, or sorry, it is arc type, so we have to project it with respect to project shell out edges. So then give the constraint coincidence over here. So next exit, and then just make pocket both the direction up to last. Then click OK. So automatically you can notice the material, it has been removed over like this. So next to this, what we require is we have to do this contour board kind of shape. So we have to make that. So for creating that, same thing, select the top face. So and the depth we need to know. So the depth has been not given in the diagram. So what we can do, we can create our sketch. So we will take our imaginary depth on our own. So just create 2 circles here and create one more here, or maybe you can create one and you can give mirror command as well. So concentric relation first. So then specify your dimension. So as you can notice, it is radius 7, so that means diameter will come 14. Then click on exit. So we will remove this maybe up to 4 mm. The same thing, we will mirror it on the another direction as well. So either this mirror you can hold it for previous, so that we can do a mirror of this cutout and this cutout both together. It's fine now. So next step is we have to do this shape over here what you are having. So for creating that part, so go to this XY plane and then click on sketch option. As you can notice, the material we require, it is flat rectangle, but we want a shape like this. So that means we have to create the arc, the extra material whatever it is there, that we have to remove it. So create that, then remove it. As it is symmetric to each other, so first we will develop an arc over here. So we'll just create some lines over here, so that where it is touching, up to that we will keep it. The extra portion whatever it is there, that we will remove it. So now this one we want to keep it so similar way this side also, but this line what we are having, so we will convert that into reference line, because we don't need that line. So this is what I'm talking about. So now you have to mention some width over here. So for that purpose, let us select that. Maybe I'll keep it 5 mm over here. So then it is matching exactly the dimension what we require. So then you can make it exit, then make that into a pocket. So we will keep it up to last, then click OK. So next to that, maybe instead of that dimension, suppose you don't require, so maybe if you want to create it exactly with respect to the constraint. So let me keep that into reference, and as you can notice, this is moving down, but it need to touch exactly this edge. So I'll give coincidence over here. So now the dimension, you can notice it is 1.49 it will come. So now I will make an update over here. So it has been removed, but smooth it will get come. But you can notice the complete this portion, it is gone. So that's the reason what we will do, instead of giving that coincidence, we will keep it with 5 mm. So exactly whatever it has been mentioned over here, some dimensions has been missed out, but still we created the shape exactly what we needed. So follow my channel for more upcoming drawings. Any doubt, comment below.